Hello, Angela Magana. It's Adam Hunter.
Oh, hey, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Do you want to do a podcast
Sure, when?
right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, everybody. What's up, people? It's Adam Hunter. I'm here with Angela Magana. How are you? What's going on? Where are you? You in Puerto Rico?
Yeah, I'm here in Puerto Rico. Just going to get ready to get in the shower and rinse off because I'm very very hot and humid and sweaty here.
Nice. Now you live by yourself in Puerto Rico?
With my daughter.
With your
Yeah.
daughter. Nice. And how's that go? So you're a single mom raising her in Puerto Rico?
Yeah, she's good. We had an interview. She got into the school that we wanted. So she's switching high schools this year. She's very happy. She's at the swimming pool that's right next to the ocean, right here in front of my house.
That's pretty good. Now, does she speak Spanish?
She's learning. Not as fast as I would like. Oh my God, not as fast as I would like.
Now, obviously, you've been in the news a lot since Cyborg punched you, and you decided. Now, are you going to sue her? Are you not going to sue her? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm going to sue her. I've said in the past, I do have medical bills that and I don't think I should be stuck with. So, she will definitely be having to pay those back.
So you're just going to sue her just for the medical?
Yeah, I don't think you can really sue for much else. Like, I'm not going to be like, yeah, that's all you can really sue for.
Right. So
I don't think you can sue for anything else. The lawyer, yeah, that's all you can sue for.
All right, so it's got to be, what, a couple $1,000s, if that, it can't be that expensive.
Yeah, nothing big. It's not like I'm trying to get rich or anything. I just want I should pay for.
Right.
I shouldn't have to pay for someone else's crime.
Right. So she came up to you. You didn't know she was. Did you know she was going to come up to you?
No, I had no idea because we were sitting I had seen her on Friday night. We were sitting on the bus and she was literally like there's the aisle of the bus and there's the seat next to you. She was sitting next to me the whole bus ride for like 30 minutes nearly, and she never said one thing. Never completely ignored me. Then we got off the bus and it seemed like she gathered her friends up. They got out their phones and she decided to come up to me and start her rant and her rave about me not respecting her.
Right.
Not rave, but her rant about
Right.
me not respecting her. It was absolutely ridiculous. It's like, why do you care if I respect you? Not like, what does it matter if I respect you? Why do you care? I don't give a fuck who respects me, honestly, because I don't care what anybody's opinion is.
Right. So she hit you with a right. You took it pretty well. I mean, was that the hardest you've ever been hit?
I don't know if I could say that. It was just so different in that moment because I wasn't ready for it. It's completely different than in the fight. Or like the thing is, I don't fucking fight in the street. I just don't do that. It's just not smart. It's just something you don't do, especially as a professional fighter. You don't do that. So it was completely unexpected, honestly. I mean, even though we were in each other's faces, I just expect people not to behave that way. Like Misha Tate, I saw her in Australia after she pulled me out, saying she wants to fight me at 125. And after I poked fun at her, we were in Australia, and I was with what's his name, Parampa, the coach for ATT. We were walking on the board on a boardwalk in Australia together, hanging out. And her and her girlfriend Brian walked up to me, and they had a conversation. I even smiled. She smiled back at me, and she didn't. Like I've been around people who I've had Twitter base with before, and nothing was ever started because we know that maybe that's part of the game is shit talking, and that we can get in trouble if you fight outside the cage, outside the ring, outside the gym.
Right. So but Cyborg's a different animal. I mean, she's a beast.
Raged on me.
I mean, she's
simple.
I mean, she's really Cyborg.
And the thing is that I think is ridiculous about Cyborg is Like, this whole 145 division is completely screwed. Like, the woman, like, she should have done as Ronda did. Ronda took a bunch of 3 fights. She took them, like, back to back to back, and not for the money and for not what she should have been asking for. She took fights for lower money than she deserved, and she did it to build the division. She took one for the team to build the division, and she did an excellent job at it. And she kept fighting and kept fighting, and even through everything that she did, like all that, you know how demanding Hollywood is and all of that, and to have a fighting career and to be a champion, to maintain that and have all those fights. Like, Cyborg pulled out a fight saying that she couldn't fight, she couldn't make weight, she wasn't out of season. What is that? Like, the only freaking fighter I know that goes into seasons are ones who use steroids. So it's like she made up all these excuses while talking shit and saying she couldn't make 145. That's why she couldn't fight for the belt, and then trying to call Ronda out at 140. Just I don't know why.
But you do have to respect what Cyborg's done in the sport and who she is and what and how good of a fighter she is, right?
She's done her juice to the gills every time. Who has she fought that's worth a shit in the last 4 years? Honestly, she has fought nobody close to her weight. She has fought nobody like with her name. Now she's fighting fucking Tanya Evinger. Tanya Evinger can make 125. Anybody who can make 125 shouldn't fight somebody who can barely make 145. Seriously. Tanya Evinger's a great fighter at 135, at 125. Tanya Evinger is going to get her ass kicked at 145. She can't even. I don't even think she walks around that heavy.
I don't know. I like Tanya, and I hope Tanya wins. But
I love Tanya. She's a great fighter, but she's not ready to fight Cyborg at 145 fucking pounds. I'm sorry, that's not a fucking smart fight. Tanya took the money. I'm sure she took the fight for the money to get her foot in the door with the UFC, and they used that to their advantage. Like, and the other girl that was supposed to fight her, I think that fight would have ruined her. I don't think she was ready to face the Cyborg. I think she needed to get a couple more fights before facing the Cyborg.
Now, it seems like everybody in the world piled on you, and they were talking all this shit about you. How have you dealt with that?
Okay. I didn't really pay attention to what they said. There's a few that I've paid attention to. But honestly, the voice, like, I know who I am and what I'm about. You've met me in person, and we all know that the internet is not even a real fucking place. So for people to, like, take it serious, like what they see on TV and what they see on the internet, just shows the lack of intelligence in those people who, like Brandon Vera, who want to go off of what they see online.
Right. Now, I know that Tim Sylvia started with you. That was pretty funny. You and Tim. That
was funny. Like, that was funny. That's just comical to me. Like,
yeah.
Like, for me, that was funny. And then Brandon Vera, he hasn't made headlines since how long? Since the UFC tried to hype him. Like, he used my name just to make headlines, to kick me out of a gym that he's not even a part of. Like people from the gym have addressed other people who have talked shit about me behind closed doors, other teammates. Like, why don't you say that to Angela's face? But they don't even address Brandon Vera. He's not even in the group chat for the fight team. Like, he's not even a part of Alliance. It was like he just had to jump on the bandwagon and be the cool guy. Hey, look at me, I hate her too. So, whatever.
Well, doesn't he?
He's not even around Alliance.
Isn't he the part owner though?
Yeah, but he's never there. He was never there. He was never there in the past either. Whenever I was even training there, we saw him barely. Which is cool. Like, he's in the later part of his career. He's fighting FC1, not as hard competition. You know, like, smart businessman, but he wasn't like a big coach, a big part of the team. Like, I saw him a handful of times, and like I said, he's not even part of the fighters group chat, like, from Alliance, and it's like, he doesn't really have anything to do with the fighters anymore, or anything really to do with Alliance, besides probably get the percentage of the business.
Are you still cool with, like, Rowdy?
But he was kind of weird guy anyways. He was odd. He was kind of scary. He was one of those guys that I felt like, I don't get intimidated, I mean, man, but I felt like I'd need a friend next to me hanging out with that guy. I don't know. He was a fucking weirdo. Are you still cool with Rowdy Beck and Angela Hill and everyone? Of course. I just messaged her right now, actually. You know what? I actually messaged her. I messaged her about another fighter. I don't even know if I can talk about this, about who she's asking for. And I'm like, kind of don't know if she should be asking for the fight she's asking for.
Why?
So we'll see. I'm waiting for. I just don't think she's ready for it. I just don't think she's ready for it because the girl is huge. I don't even know she can make 125. You know, and I think Beck should fight a smaller 125er.
Now, when are you fighting again? I'm
not too sure. I was supposed to be doing it at the end of summer, but things got switched up a bit. So hopefully soon. That's all I was trying to get for September. But maybe I can get the November card in Australia or before that.
But you're definitely still in the UFC.
No, me and Beck are still great friends. Behind, that's the thing is what people don't realize is, we're friends, and what's online is completely has nothing to do with our real life as far as our friendship goes, or as far as anything goes. And the thing with Kat, apparently, Ray Elb all weekend was trying to get Kat to call her, and against advice, Kat decided to call, and he recorded the conversation and released it to the media. But she didn't even know that her shit was going to get out.
So you and Kat are cool or no?
No, she talked a bunch of shit about me, saying that I was like making passive aggressive remarks about her, and like all these weird accusations that I don't even. I was like, passive aggressive is not in my nature. Anybody who knows me or even follows me knows that I'm aggressive. If I don't like you, you're gonna know it. I'm not gonna make passive aggressive. I can't even do passive aggressive. It's not in me. It's like, so she just like made up these things, I guess, to jump on the cool kid bus too. I'm not even sure why she would, but I can tell you this: she smoked all my weed all weekend. Bitch, want to smoke all my weed and then talk shit about me?
Kat stole your weed?
Be cool, hang out with me, like be next to me, but you hang out in the room. Like actually, I stored my weed in your room, and I used your ID to go get the room key to go get it, and now you want to talk a bunch of shit about me? Like what? That doesn't make any sense. Obviously, she's jealous of me. All of you, the Alliance people, I heard that somebody told me she's jealous because all the Alliance people love you so much. I don't know if that's true. But I would guess that might be true because the fact that she was nice to my face, cool to my face, and then talk shit. So was that Kylan Kern. She smoked my weed too. She wanted to hang out with me too. And then she would give me a hug. She even came up to me and was like, "You want to fight me?" I was like, "Of course I want to fight you. That's a fight game. We're in the fight business." She laughed and I was funny, hugged me, hung out with me, and then talk shit fucking to the media later. As all these people are so fucking fake. They want to be so nice and cool and to my face, but then want to blab later when they're not to my face. Like, at least I fucking told Cyborg how I felt to her face. At least I'm the fucking same.
So did Kat and Kylan, you said that they smoked your weed, like you gave them your weed or they just stole your weed?
No, we all were smoking it together.
Right, okay. So you were smoking them out.
Yeah, no, and I had and it was in the room, and it was stored in one of the rooms, in Kat's room. She just had it because we were in there. It ended up in there, and so I wanted to get it for the Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg dropped a freaking half-pound of weed on the stage, or a quarter-pound of weed on the stage for everybody, and they grabbed it, and lots of people were partaking.
Ah, got it. Snoop Dogg gave everyone a quarter-pound of weed. That's hilarious. All right, so
he dropped it on the stage, and everybody was grabbing for it.
Now, obviously, we've seen your naked pictures. They got leaked. They got hacked.
I'm like the ones in the bong too. Me smoking using a bong, and the UFC people are like, "Why'd you do that?" I'm like, I can put those out there. It was leaked, but right next to it, you can see it's got a Colorado thing. I'm a medical cannabis patient, and it's recreational in Colorado. So
now, is anybody in Puerto Rico? Do they make fun of your daughter and they're like, "Hey, I saw your mom naked on the internet" or anything?
No, and no, and the thing is, my daughter, I'm always naked around the house. I love being naked. She doesn't bother. She had people messaging her, telling her how much of a whore she was, and people like taking getting her pictures that they could find offline, like stalking her, and then telling me that my daughter's a whore. Like, and she had people messaging her, some Christian people telling her like how sorry they were and sending her Bible verses. And she had a lot of people trying to hack into her stuff, like all kinds of crazy stuff for this. But my daughter, it's a great example of how dumb the masses are. You know, she just laughs at them with me.
Okay.
She sees how much I rile them up, and she just gives me a high five and says, "Get him, Mom." You know?
That's awesome. Now, how are you making money?
I have got really good sponsors, and I've got like after the custody battle, I was asking him for a lot less, and they literally I got quadruple what I used to ask him for. Once they started going off the guidelines, like the standard guidelines, I got child support, and it literally quadrupled. And I've invested in some real estate. I have a property in the States, and I have invested in another property here. And the gym that was given to me, that is a nonprofit. That's coming out of my pocket, actually. It's in the pockets of the people, individuals who have invested. But that's just, as we get the cement we build, the roof's about to go on it. But I've just taken a little bit of money. I'm just really smart. I have really low expenses. But you know how much my apartment is here now? It's $250 a month. for the apartment, and electric and water is included. So when I build this gym, I'm going to build an apartment on top of it, and I'm also going to build another house on this other property I bought, and it's free. I'm not going to have to pay for the property tax. I don't pay for the property. And I don't pay any utilities, so I'll have free living.
Wow.
I'm just incredibly intelligent with my spending.
Sounds like it. Now, who are you training with in Puerto Rico to get you ready for your next fight?
Bearing Jiu-Jitsu. Well, the thing is, I had them out here, like, begging me to just, I just want to see your training camp out here and this and that. But the thing is, out here, MMA is not real big, so I would have to go one place for one discipline and another place for another, which is, I'm building my own gym here, and I'm going to have a lot of people here. I have the number one boxing coach in all of Puerto Rico, Miguel Cotto, Evangelista Cotto, that gym. Their head coach is the head coach for La Perla Boxing, who's been my head coach for the last year here. So I've been piecing it together, but I will be announcing soon. I've had lots of people reach out to me and say, hey, we know we appreciate you, what you're doing this for. You keep it fun, and we'd love to have you at our gym. So I've had a lot of big name people ask me to be at their gym. So I'm thinking I might stay more here on the East Coast now that I'm here in Puerto Rico, so that I can, do like a week there and then just fly home for the weekend if I need to, and then do a week there. Here in the summer, I'm gonna try it out hopefully soon when my daughter's out of school. I'm gonna try out and see what I like, see what gyms I like here on the East Coast, the offers that I've been getting,
nice.
And see what I like, because it'll be a lot easier than San Diego, which takes me a whole day to get there. Or a whole day to get. That's like 12 hours of flying from here. Some bullshit.
Are you dating anyone?
2 hours. I don't talk about that kind of shit.
Oh, come on. You talk about everything else.
We've
seen your vagina on the internet, but you won't talk if you're dating anyone? Come on. What is this?
No, I'm not. I don't really like. If I was dating somebody, nobody would know, to be honest. But no.
So you and Rowdy Beck never hooked up? Never once. Never got drunk in Mexico.
I can never tell you about that.
What?
I can never speak about that.
So you
can't talk about those things.
Have hooked up with her?
I cannot confirm nor deny.
Oh, come on. This is such bullshit.
I cannot confirm nor deny.
All right.
Sorry, Adam.
No worries.
How about you? How have you been? I know nothing about you.
I got married. I got married like 3 weeks ago.
Congratulations. Did you guys go on a honeymoon or anything?
We're going to go to Thailand in December.
Where?
I think we're going to Phuket, right?
Phuket. Yeah, you're going to fly to Bangkok and then go. I would spend a couple of days in Bangkok, then go to Phuket. You get to fly to Bangkok anyway.
So we're going there in December. I met the woman of my dreams, which is great. And then just doing comedy, pitching TV shows. I'm in Florida right now. I was in Vegas last week, going to Phoenix. Just I'm the traveling comedian, but I'm trying to sell TV shows. But it's good. We got 3 cats and a dog, and I met a great girl.
Congratulations. So is she? But she can handle your lifestyle of moving, and she's not jealous. And she understands
she's not jealous. Sometimes she's just like, when are you coming home? She gets lonely.
Oh yeah, because she misses you. That's a good thing.
Yeah,
you can't miss somebody who's always there. It's good to be able to miss them.
That's true. That's the hardest part. Is she's cool. Like when I'm home, she's cool with me going away. But then when I'm away, she's like, I get a lot of I miss yous. Like, and then I'm like, and then I feel bad. And then she gets stuck with the animal.
But she knew that's how it was. When she got with you. So she can miss you, but she can't really get upset about it and try to change it. It's
right.
Probably it's like you get more successful, it's going to become more and more. So she's got to be able to support you.
Yeah. So that's the only.
It's hard.
That's really the only thing we have. But we have great sex. She's way hornier than I am, so that's good.
Good.
So yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah.
You need that.
Which is good.
Good for you. Good. Congratulations on everything.
Thank you. I owe it all to you. Because if it wasn't for girls like you, I wouldn't want to settle down. So.
You are very welcome. Like I've said this before, I'm not the woman your mom told you about. Her imagination's not that good. So.
See, I think you're misunderstood. I honestly do. I think you're a nice person, and you got a good heart. I just think that you like to fuck around too much on the internet. And
just the thing is it's too much fun and it's too easy. Like I literally come on, I'm the hottest girl on the UFC roster. But you guys really don't think I'm not sitting here laughing because I'm fucking writing this shit?
Of course.
Like, come on. And people really take me serious. Like, they really believe that I really think I'm the hottest chick on the UFC roster.
You may have the best butt. You may have the best butt. You may have the best butt.
No, yeah, I have the best. I'm going for best body for my next weigh-in. I'm going to go for the best body in the UFC.
Well, you may have to get implants for that. You may have to get implants. You don't have implants, right? Those are real. No?
I want to get.
You want to get implants?
I don't know. I had nothing before.
Keep them natural. Keep them natural. You don't need them.
Okay.
You know,
I have little.
I mean, if your ex-husband's paying 3 times the child support, and all of a sudden you got these big fake titties, he's not going to be happy.
That would motivate me. I'd be like, I would take a picture and it was the most push-up bra I could and say thank you. And I got $35,000 in back child support too. Don't let me forget to mention that too.
Oh, wow.
All because he saw me on TV and thought he could fight this floor. He's such an idiot. God, he's such an idiot.
You're definitely the poster girl for pulling out.
Hey, but the thing is, I never asked for any of this. He saw me on TV on Tough and started it all.
Oh, that's true.
I was cool. I stayed in the same town because I felt like the best thing for my daughter was to have mommy and daddy there. When I had offers around the whole world to move, so I stayed and I sacrificed for 12 years and stayed there and thought that because it was the best for my daughter and was cool. You can see her whenever you want. You don't have to pay. You can pay whatever you want. I was totally cool. Never did anything. He's the one that started the court battle and fucked himself royally. 4 times as much and $35,000 in back child support. And all I did was defend myself. I never started this fight. So you be very careful. Let that be a testament because I was cool, but most bitches are not that cool. And then you can also just don't get greedy either. Just fuck yourself.
Well, he's an idiot. He's an idiot. And you know what? You're right. You're right. The guy came to you and he picked a fight and lost. So
Yep.
So
he shouldn't even done it. It was all good before. But
now, have you thought about?
He saw the UFC. He saw the Tough, and he honestly thought he was going to pay less child support because he thought I was making like hundreds and thousands of dollars. He thought that's why he started it. I believe that was his motivation, honestly. And he was jealous.
Have you thought about dropping the Cyborg case? Because if you do drop it. How much really was it? I mean, how much did she knock out a tooth? It was a busted lip, right?
No, she didn't knock out a tooth. But actually, I can't talk about the injuries or anything. Like my lawyer told me not to talk about any of the injury, any details about that part. So I apologize, Adam.
I hear you. Have you thought about challenging her to a grappling match at a catch weight?
Yeah. I don't even give a fuck about the weight class. Well, maybe I should. I'll make her weigh 140.
Right.
I can't even fucking make 140 anymore. I can make 140. I've gotten real skinny lately for some reason.
Well, cocaine is a hell of a drug.
I could probably make 140.
Well, listen, Magana.
What?
I said cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Hey, wait. The thing is, did you wait? I have yeah. I did just drink a bunch of coffee, but hey. So what? I don't understand. You just called me out of the blue.
Yeah, basically what happened was Hector Lombard hit me up and he's like, I want to do a podcast. I want to talk about Cubans not supporting Cubans. So I said, okay, but I'm on the road. I'm in Florida, so I have nobody in studio. So then we did a podcast, but it was only 25 minutes because he had to go to physical therapy. And I don't want to release a 25-minute podcast. So I was like, all right, you know what I'll do?
Oh.
I'm like, I'll just get other fighters. So I called Phil Baroni and Stephan Bonner. They were together training. But then Bonner hung up once he found out he was on a podcast. So I'm like, I gotta fill in. I'm like, I gotta fill in the rest of this hour. So I'm like, I'll call Magana, see how she's doing. So that.
Yeah, you're lucky you called me, and it said private number. And I used to answer those, but I've been having a lot of having to deal with a lot of shit lately that I don't normally deal with. So I've been answering odd numbers, which I never really. I usually don't even answer my freaking phone. I'm never around it. I don't turn it on. It's for my convenience. But you just happen to catch me with it in my hand. It was meant to be.
Well, thank you for being on the show. I'm a fan. I'm a friend. I don't care what anybody else says. I think you're misunderstood.
Oh, I know.
I just try to judge people on personal experience, and personally, you've been nothing but a sweetheart to me. So that's
yeah. And the most people should go off of personal experience. If you make an emotional investment in somebody you've never even met in your life, shows the amount of intelligence that you have.
Right. That's very true.
The masses are asses.
I like that. The masses are asses. That's great. I like that.
Good.
Well, good luck. Can't wait to see you back in the octagon fighting. You versus Kylan Kern would be a really fun fight. I like that fight.
Hey, did she fight? Oh no, she fights soon, right?
I don't know. Does she?
I think she fights soon.
But
I don't know. I think if she would have fought, I probably would have known. But yeah, hopefully she doesn't lose her fight, so we can fight. Because I think if she loses, maybe she'll get cut. I don't know.
Yeah, that might happen. That might happen. Well, cool. Well, have a good weekend, and thanks, Magana.
Thanks.
Take care.
You're welcome. Have fun.
Bye.